host, Sigma Lenny, and this is Rules to the Game. Speak with actions, not words. Why do we do that? Let's see. Speak with actions, not words. It kind of speaks for itself. When a person has, it kind of goes with the saying. They say a person might have a big bark, but they don't have a big bite, right? The loudest in the room is usually the one that's not the brightest. You want to speak with your actions, and you want to be able to show the world and the general public that you mean business. You mean what you say, you do as you say, and you stick your guns to your word, right? You want to show people that everything that you engage in, you are not to be basically toyed with. And the way you do that is by speaking with your actions. And that applies in many different sectors. That applies to you being in a job. That applies to you being a customer. That applies to you being in a relationship, friendships, networks. That applies to everything about you as a person. That's rules to the game. Speak with actions, not words. I can tell you many scenarios as to why this is something you really should live by, to be honest with you. When you speak with actions, people receive that better than they do with your words. Let's pull up a scenario here. So let's say a guy and a girl, they're in a relationship. They've been in a relationship for a couple years. And it's been back and forth with them. And the reason why it's so much back and forth with this particular couple is the guy, he'll argue with her and say, you know what? I'm done, right? And she like, go ahead then, right? And let's just say he lives with her. So she's going to say something to the nature of, well, get out and I'll put your clothes out and all this other stuff, right? But he comes back, right? And they make up, and then it happens again. And it happens again, and it happens again, and it happens again, right? What is that saying there? She's not going to take this guy seriously because what she's really receiving is he can say whatever he wants. I know he's going to come back to me. That's speak with your actions and not your words. People receive your actions as your word. A lot of people in society don't do as they say. That's why the people that do as they say end up achieving higher goals and not being the person that gets toyed around with. It's very easy to manipulate a person who doesn't go on their word. It's very easy to manipulate a person who doesn't speak with their actions. That's how companies play with employees all the time. All the time. People will people will say, well, you know what? Screw this company. This company sucks. I'm out. But you still continue to go back to work. You still continue to do your best at that job. So the employer is going to be like, oh, okay, well, they have a little meeting and be like, okay, well, they can say what they want. We're still going to offer the same pay. We're still going to offer the same benefits. And we're not going to budge because you're not giving them any incentive to budge. That's why you speak with your actions. Even in friendships, man, let's say a person, let's just say you had a longtime friend and you guys, talking for a while, and then all of a sudden just fell off the face of the earth, right? And then years later, they come back and they hit you up. Y'all cool again. Then he fall off the face of the earth again. Years later, he calls back again. And they fall off the face of the earth. So that is saying that they don't take you seriously. They don't take you as a matter of priority. They do not take you as a matter of importance. And they only use you when it is in the best interest of them and for their ultimate benefit. That's why you use actions and not words. Don't just keep telling his friend, hey man, you only call me when you need something, or you only call me when you are in town, or you only, the best action or course of action that should have been taken is don't respond to the call. Eventually that person will get the message and be like, okay, well, let me stop playing around with this person. They'll take you subconsciously. They will take you a little serious. They'll be like, okay, well, the last time I did that, they kind of just like not answered my calls for several months. Sometimes you have to put bait out there to be able to show people that I mean business, right? And that's rules to the game. You want to speak with your actions and not words. I think it was in, I don't want to say it's Wolf on Wall Street, but it was like small talk, right? Money talks, bullshit walks, right? So when you have money and you using your money, that's a matter of action. That is a course of action that you have taken to get something done. So, the same scenario in the dating world too, man. Like for instance, a couple scenarios in the dating world. If you're dating and a woman, right, and she shows up late to the date, right? The course of action after the date is over, of course you continue to date. Enjoy your time, right? Because sometimes it's not always about that person. Sometimes it's about you. You spent your money, you spent your travel expenses, and you showed up to this date, right? If she says sorry, all this good stuff, okay, cool, right? Enjoy the date. Enjoy the time. Get your interests out there, your experience. You wanted to experience this, enjoy it as much as possible. Don't spoil it for yourself, because you don't want that on your subconscious mind for the night anyway. Now, if this person does it again, right, do the same thing. Enjoy it, But on the third time, no more dates. Just fall off the face of the earth. And I guaranteed you that person will get the point. You'll probably end up getting a bunch of voicemails where that person is calling you like, yo, what's going on? And they're wondering, what did they do? And just leave them alone. for a whole maybe 6 months to a year or more. And that person, see, the reason why you want to take courses of action like that is because you want the person to have enough time to reflect, what did I do wrong? Be like, oh man, I kept being late to the date. They probably don't even want to talk to me no more. And that's cool, because that person will know, it might not be with you, but with any other person, they will remember that time that they were held accountable for that action. And they will be a little bit more conscious about the move they take when they happen to go on another date with someone else. This is why actions are very important, especially in that realm of things as well, because the accountability factor matters the most, because you don't want repeated offenders. See, a lot of people have to understand, especially in the manosphere, when it comes to us holding people accountable, we have to speak with actions. The word stuff is not really getting it. We have to speak with actions. The actions that you take will make people way more accountable, because it's something of substance. See, words is just words. You know, like the saying goes, you know, that I learned as a kid. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words would never hurt me. Words truly don't really hurt people that much. Some people take words to heart, like if, you know, they're being cussed at, right? Obviously. But some words, people they just don't receive it. And they're going to continue to do the same actions over and over and over again. And that's why actions speak louder than words. They really do. And you have to do the same. You have to be able to, when you're out here and you're doing things and you improving yourself, you know, getting your worth and everything together, you want to speak with them actions. For instance, like if you have dreams and goals and stuff like that, don't tell people, because that's another scenario as well. We all get excited when we come into something new or some new opportunity. We love to tell it and share so quickly. That is not a good action to take. The reason why it's not a good action to take, and it's in the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. It's in that book as well. You want to keep that stuff. You don't want to reveal. Like it's a saying. It says, "Never, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing." Right. The reason for that is because people have the tendencies to put out negative feelings, right? Negative energy is more the term to use. They put out negative energy, and it can cause for your opportunity to fall through. Literally. You want to keep that information private. The only time you go and tell is after the work has been done. If you want to. I advise you to just go ahead and just keep it private, and people will see your achievements. Your achievements will speak louder than what you can speak. So, you don't want to share that information. If you happen to come across a new opportunity, don't share it. Just keep it private. Remain mysterious. See, a lot of people got to realize as well, the universe is something really serious, man. You know, it's the yin yang factor. You know, there has to be a negative, has to be a positive. When you do certain things, right? Some things should not be revealed, because that opportunity is in a process. It's in the works. And while it's in the works, it don't need any outside information to be able to come in to infiltrate the process that's being built. You understand? That is something very, very important. You don't want to share that information. Remain mysterious. Keep your information private until the work has been done. And that's why speak with your actions and not your words. That is rules to the game. All right, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.